What's going on, people? Good morning, good morning. Tell you what, man, it's a beautiful day outside. Actually, I'm working, doing a little work down here a little bit, taking me a 15-minute break, smoking me a cigar and getting me some water. But I wanted to knock out two birds at one stone today. I wanted to finish. I got my little 3-inch steel in. That's where they look when you get them. And then you paint them like that where you can see them down on your range or wherever you're shooting range, whatever you got going on down there. But I got 4 of these, and this little shooting range coming together. I have a vision in my mind how I want this thing to look. And I'm actually copying somebody. When I get this one done, I'm going to have to give that person a shout out because I like how they did their, and I watch this guy a lot. You know, I think he's badass. He's a badass dude. But I've kind of mirrored my shooting range like his. It's almost, we don't have the same thing, but the layout, how his goes down, it levels out, and it goes back up. That's the way mine does. When I was looking for a place to shoot that was pretty clear and had that trajectory that I wanted, it was here. I could have gone up higher and made it bigger, made it longer. I could probably shoot longer, farther, but I don't really need to shoot no more than about 60 yards. I'm not, if I can't shoot a deer at 60 yards, I don't need to be shooting. I wouldn't take a shot, much longer than that, but I could have made a shooting range bigger than that if I wanted to. But the other place I wanted to do it at, it's a goat pen. And also my trail goes up through there, so I didn't want to put the you never know, somebody could be walking on that thing and get pew pew. But but anyway, in for a treat. Like I said, I'm gonna put another coat or 2 on these. But I found a gun today in my storage container. It's one of my favorite guns. I shot this gun a long time ago. Hadn't shot it since. But it's a Rossi 22 Magnum. And when I was buying it, I got it at Sports Academy when I was buying it. I think I bought it for it wasn't cheap. You know, most Rossis, I think the cheapest Rossi is like $119. Sometimes you get them from $99. And I do have a $99 Rossi that I bought. It's the one that I said was so ugly, and I just totally made it into another gun with a different stock on it. And then I have a 22 bolt action Rossi, and I think that one might be a Magnum, or it might just be a regular 22, but it might be a Magnum. But anyway, I like that gun. I want to shoot that gun some more, but this is probably my favorite Rossi. It's a 22 Magnum, and I really like it a lot. It's heavy. I mean, it's a solid gun. It has this big-ass rail on it. No fixed sights, just so you have to put optic on it. So I got a laser, a big flashlight, and this big-ass scope that I shot this thing like 15 yards at the shooting range. That's why I said I hate shooting rifles at the shooting range. Don't shoot very far. And I hate to target up, but it was right in front of me. So I'm going to shoot this one. I got 2 magazines. Oh, yeah. I love these things. These are some of the best magazines. I mean, they're plastic, but they are on point. They hold 10 rounds. Bullet goes in so easy. I have to give Rossi a shout out. These magazines are on point. I haven't practiced with this gun. I just showed up down here, got it out of a container, took it out of the box, and I'll show you the different size in the bullets. That's a regular 22 long rifle, and that's a 22 Magnum. So you can see that there's a huge difference in these bullets, and they feel like when you shoot them, it feels like a gun. I mean, it's got a little bit of kick to it, and it feels like a gun for sure. But let's load it up. Shoot a couple rounds. I'm not gonna, like I said, a couple magazines. I'm not gonna be down here long. And, you know, I'm watching the weather. We're not gonna get bad weather, but you know, Florida, man. I gotta take my hat off to them, man. They're tough down there. You gotta be tough to live in Florida. All these damn hurricanes. That I think this is the 2nd week in a row, 3rd one in a row that are gonna get hit with a 5, 4, 3, whatever. Winds are 100 miles an hour above. It's too much. But you know, I hope everybody's listening. Get the hell out of there. Why would you ride out this storm? I know a lot of y'all ride it out, but I don't want you to be a number, man, because this last one, I think it's up like 300 people killed, and it ain't all on the coast. So hear their warnings and get the hell out of there, man. It ain't worth it. Your life ain't worth it. But anyway, let's cock this bad girl, and let's shoot a few rounds off. Last round bolt stays open. I like that. And you can, it has a switch here. You can actually make the bolt stay open also. Ooh, that's a hard magazine to get out of here. Like I said, I've only shot this gun a few times, so it's not really broken in yet. That was hard to get out of there. Hitting all around this target, man. I'm missing it by inches. So I'm not used to this scope yet or this gun, but man, it's a solid gun. Solid gun for sure. No malfunctions at all. As soon as I say that, had one stuck.